And we are live. Good evening,
Boom,
everybody.
boom,
Welcome
bam.
to Snaggin Night Live with Team Snaggin Whiskers. Now it's Team Snaggin Two Stands tonight.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you for coming up and filling in. We got five awesome people in here. I know we got to wait for some commercial ads to show, but thank y'all for coming up, or thank you for coming up tonight. Sean is today is Sean and Dot's anniversary. So they are out having their anniversary dinner. He said that if he gets back in time, he will try to pop in. He'll pop into chat first to make sure we're not too full. We got a few guests that will be on tonight as well, and tonight obviously is the ladies' choice. See if I can move. Can I move out of the way? Ladies' choice versus man versus female catfish tournament. So we are going to have a few guests come up and talk about that tonight. And tonight's kind of a free for all. We're gonna fill the time by talking to one another, having some fun, talking to chat, getting some questions, and moving right along.
Yep. And today was actually my wife's birthday.
That's the other one I was thinking of. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. So we did that a little bit earlier.
Well, happy birthday to your wife. I know I told her on Facebook, but happy birthday again.
Thank you. We're all tanked up on birthday cake.
Yeah, tanked up on birthday cake now.
Did you save me any?
Sure, I got a piece for you. But literally, normally when people say that on here, it's like just figuratively, but literally we could do that. We're only 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes away. Just a couple of real quick things. We'll start out with the news. Steve Douglas is, I believe, I think it was triple bypass tonight. From what I heard on somebody else's live, they tried to put a stent in and it didn't work. So he is having some surgery, some heart surgery. So please keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and his family as well. And so that he'll get through that. Everybody appreciates that. We have a few birthdays. We just mentioned Diane, right?
Yep. Yep.
Diane's birthday is today, and again, happy birthday to Diane. I heard from another channel that Richard Cluck's birthday was also today. So if he's on here, or if he watches this, happy birthday to Richard. And I think Amy Payne's birthday was recent, so happy birthday to her as well. And so the reason we are Team Snaggin Two Stands tonight, because like I said, Sean is out on his anniversary night with his wife, and like I said, he said he's going to try to stop in if they get back in time, and he's not tired from being out on the town with his wife. But we will have a few guests on tonight, and we appreciate everybody coming in. We got 21 awesome people already. Mike Sampson. Now I'm going to hopefully be able to talk tonight, and not get all tongue tied. But Sampy was in here about 7:13. He's always early. Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors said liked and shared. Appreciate that, Troy. Austin from Fishing Fever is in here saying, hey guys. Steve Ransom, what's going on? With Steve Mosley says, hey everyone. Thanks for coming in. Dale Hayslip says, good evening, everyone. And then Miss Annette's Catfishing, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Of course, Uptown Chrissy Brown, always lovely to have her here. Robin C, what's going on? Hey, Steve, Richard, Dustin, Two Stands. Happy birthday, Diane. Fishing with Jeff Beal, you changed your name back. I see that. It was Rat Eats Heron something or other.
Yeah. Heron eats rats fishing.
Yeah, it was something like that. I'm glad you changed it back because that other one was hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
QC Fishing Brian, thanks for coming in. How you doing? Whoa, it skipped on me. Doug Talley, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. James Bailey, Catfishing, how you doing? See, I'm going to try to get caught up in chat before we do anything else.
Up to 24 awesome people.
Well, look at that. We have butterflies and sunshine in the house. If anybody hasn't met Butterflies, as far as know what she looks like, if you go watch Avid's show from earlier this week, he had Ed Evans on, and Ed brought Butterflies up on panel with him. So she was sitting next to him. So you get to go know what Butterflies looks like if you want to, if you were curious. Missy Kennedy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Catfish Grande, how you doing?
Grande.
Spring Mountain Catfish and Lisa's in the house. How you doing? Donald Knight Sr. says Southwest Ohio in the house. How you doing? Thank you all for coming in. All right, so we know that tonight's conversation about the Ladies' Choice Callout Tournament that will be coming up here soon. That we have a lot of callouts, and to get some more information on our callouts, we have some guests in the basement that we're going to bring forward. And we'll hopefully have some other guests throughout the evening come up and talk about their call-outs, and we're going to try to get some questions answered as to maybe why they called out, who they called out, if there's any strategies, if they've got any rules planned. We'll get into all that. And I think the two people on panel right now have also been called out. Well, at least I know I have, and I know you have.
There we go.
That was a silly comment. Anyway, here we go.
Sometimes, the silly things just come out.
Absolutely. So we are going to welcome in Miss Tonya Hollis, Queen Catfish. How you doing, Miss Tonya? Thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
And we got down Uptown Chrissy Brown. Excuse me.
Hey,
How you doing, Miss Chrissy?
all right, how are y'all doing?
I am tired. I made the mistake of going to bed early last night, and apparently my body only needs 6 hours of sleep. So I went to bed at like 9:30, and I was up at 3:30 this morning. And I have been awake ever since. I have had a full day's work, and now I am here, and I'm happy for all of it.
Got to be.
I am glad to be here. Once again, thank you all. Thank everybody in chat for coming in. Tonya, Miss Chrissy, thank you for coming up on panel. And we'll get started about talking about the Ladies' Choice Callout Tournament. So was this your idea, Miss Tonya, or did somebody? I mean, how did this come about?
Okay. Well, it wasn't my idea. We had there was a group of ladies that fished on Abbott's Women's Tournament one day. Well, he invited us up on the show that evening to just recap what went on with the tournament, and we just were talking. It was me, Turtle Lady, and Missy Kennedy, and Turtle Lady's like, it'd be fun to sit there and call out some of these guys, get some of these women fishing. And we were like, oh yeah, that would be cool. So next thing I know, they were like, Tonya, you're taking on Two-Stand. And Turtle Lady's like, no, I'm going to take on Possum. Missy, you're taking on Brian B. And I'm like, oh, what? And now it's where it is now. So I'm taking on Two-Stand. I didn't back down from the little tournament.
What did you think of when you heard that you were taking on Tonya, Stan?
Well, I don't know if I was in Avids or it went in and came out, and somebody did you message me, Tonya, or somebody a couple people messaged me, like, I'm like, oh my goodness, what is going on here?
I messaged you and told you to go back and watch that live.
That's right. Yes. And then I'd heard from a couple other people, and so yes, of course, I gladly accepted, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with it, and I can't wait. I was pretty excited to be called out right away. That was pretty cool.
I was really shocked you took me up on it because, like I said, it was just a thought we were throwing around. We were all tired, exhausted, and now we have the Ladies' Choice Tournament.
The thing I like is how happy and excited everybody got about it. You could see like the energy going when somebody's saying, yeah, and then, well, I can beat them, and then another person saying, I'll call out this one, and it just and then every other show, even after that, like in chats and stuff, it just started picking up more momentum, and more people were joining, and so it turned into a whole thing, and it was pretty cool.
These ladies have a lot of fire behind them, so they're ready for all these challenges. I'm loving just how much they are willing to step up to this challenge and just take on somebody. Whether we can beat them or not, we're willing to take on this challenge.
And there you go. That's the first step, right?
Hey, you know, I've said it a lot of times before. There's my good friend Freddie's out there.
Hey, Freddie.
Annette, I think I saw Nina come in. Big Slim.
Nina.
Yeah, there we go.
NWPA Fishing, Keith. Good evening. How you doing?
Son of a gun, what was I just saying?
I got you distracted.
Yeah, already. Can't remember what I was just saying. Anyways.
Wow.
So ask me because I done forgot too.
I know what I'm saying. It's like I say, you can't catch a fish from the couch sitting at home. So everybody's got the same chance. If you're out on the water, you've always got the chance to catch that fish. If you're in the right spot at the right time, any single one of us has got the chance to catch the fish of a lifetime. So
Absolutely.
And I've also had ladies join that don't fish. So, or if they do fish, it's very little. So, like I've just recently added Amanda, which is Catfish Viking's wife. She doesn't really fish, but she's going to do it. She called out Yak Shore, and then we got Yak Shore's wife, Shayna. She doesn't fish very much, and she's called out Catfish Viking. So
That's awesome.
yes, Freddie, that's what it was.
In the
Yeah.
house.
I was saying how awesome Freddie and Nina were. That's what I was saying. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
I think that goes without saying.
Yeah.
they are awesome.
Let's see. Tidal Waits, Brad Cottle's in the house. How you doing, Brad? Thanks for coming in. JG Hill, what's going on? Dale Hayslip, how you doing? Quiet Man Curtis, what is that? Is that an FOA spook?
This is my FOA order that came in today.
Uh-oh.
Thank you, Freddie and Nina. Look at the size of these. These are the mumbo jumbos that I'm gonna win the tournament with.
I already used my Freddie the spooks that I got. So
I tell you what, with this thing here, you could float a whole hickory shad or skipjack with one of these things. These are crazy.
Dominic has it on his FOA rod.
Those are so big, the catfish might be scared of them. So, Miss Chrissy, who did you call out?
I called out Roger from Muskrat Adventures.
Roger. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Tell
What
him the
made you pick
twist.
Roger?
The twist for Roger is he has to let me fish on his boat beside him.
I like it.
That was a
Next
good one.
thing-
that was a good one.
Hey, another rule you can say
Even the
is you
score.
get to use his rod.
I might take his rods.
There you go. So, Miss Chrissy, do y'all have any rules you have set so far other than you fishing from his boat?
No, not really. Not yet.
Do you have any in mind?
No, not really. I just, as long as it's, I just want it to be fair,
Right.
and have fun. That's the most important thing is having fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of the ladies, we were all talking about rules and stuff, and everybody wants to have fun, but
Yeah.
none of the ladies really wanted to like handicap the male anglers. So it was like, okay, you've got to fish with both hands taped behind your back and your eyes closed. Nobody, that they wanted it to be fair. So when they win, they actually win. And that's, so I think the rules you're seeing are going to be fun rules, but it's not going to be super one-sided rules.
Right.
Missy Kennedy was going to handicap Brian B because he was going to fish from the boat and her from the bank. So she was going to make him fish with one pole while she had four. And he's like, nope, I'm coming to the bank too. So now they're even.
There you go. I got now I was told because I got called out by Halana, Nina and Freddie's daughter, and I was told I
Yeah.
can't use FOA rod.
That came up this past stand day.
I even said two Stan couldn't use a FOA rod or have Stan 3 on the boat. We hadn't set that in stone. I just been talking right now.
Hey, Tim Molina.
Fishing with Jeff Beal. No, this is not a new shirt. This is my hoodie. This is the one I've had for a while. Let's see. Yeah, I saw Tim Molina's in here. Don R's in here.
Don R.
Hey.
Molina.
Well,
Let's see.
I know what Tonya and I had talked about is the one rule that we came up with so far is that for every fish that she catches, I've got to say, what was it? All hail Queen Tonya. And then, we were talking about every fish that I caught, she would have to, talk for 12.2 seconds about the sturgeon. But, then we were thinking, well, we want people to watch the show. And with all the fish I'm going to catch, so we'll come up with something else but we're going to say something after every fish that the other person catches. And then what we're going to do is on one of the Friday nights coming up, tomorrow night, I'm going to have Epic back on because we really didn't get to go over his seminar from CatCon last week. That got to be just a super emotional show, and that was just something else. But so I'll have him tomorrow night. So maybe the Friday after that, and we're gonna just let chat come up with some ideas, and then we'll pick from there. What ones we want to add in, and that'll be the rules that we have.
There you go.
Your chat might be pretty hard on you too, Stan. They handicap you quite a bit.
Yeah, Freddie said, Halana said, I'm awesome, but I'm going down, sucker. Now, the one thing about Halana's and I's challenge is we're doing it on the 30th, and that is apparently her birthday. So I am going to get her birthday present. It's going to be a birthday whooping. So I hope she's ready.
See, she's going to take you down, and that's going to be her birthday gift.
That could be another side of it, possibly.
Uncle Lou's out there. What's up, Uncle Lou?
We got 46 awesome people in here. How you doing? Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
Danny Stone Outdoors in the house said, Sandy and I kept it simple. 6 rods each, total weight of 3 biggest fish, but she did want to put Black Betty on the bench.
I did hear about Black Betty not being invited to the party.
She's going to be sad. If Danny has to bench her, she's going to be sad. Title Brad said, I think someone should fish in Freddie's little Tykes boat. Talk about epic. I'm not sure that thing will float with somebody in it.
I don't know.
I bet someone would try.
Oh, I'd try. That'd be fun. That'd be a great short.
Just not on no Mississippi or Ohio River. I wouldn't.
No, it'd be near land.
Yeah.
Have to be.
Freddie said, Brad, it's gonna happen soon. Got to finish working on it.
And it sure does, Butterflies. They definitely have got it figured out. And I saw Freddie put a comment. There we go. It says, dang it, the FOA rods are becoming so awesome that they're being talked about getting banned from tournament.
Of course they
It
are.
might be a threat,
They catch some big fish, Freddie. I can attest to that. I caught a 45-pounder on an FOA rod.
That's right.
Oh.
See, I might have to kidnap Dominic's FOA rod and make it even.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work, because that means I get to use mine.
You can't forget the sturgeon.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Uncle Lou.
Let's see. Tim Molina said, Miss Annette, the only woman who can actually fish. Wow.
Woo.
Whoa, Tim.
Chris, do you hear what Tim just did?
I know, I'm heartbroken. Jeez, Tim.
I thought we had a moment at CatCon, but wow.
I know, right? He even brought me a bag of coffee from New Mexico.
He's on the naughty list now.
Tim likes to get those controversies started. That's for sure.
It just makes us women want to fight more.
Let's see. Eventually, the Robin C said, J-Dog is the one I called out. I have a mystery, Joey. We are doing the top 3 fish, but there is a catch to it. Apparently, each fish, and she got cut off. I'm sure she's still typing.
Their little twist that they're going to do is if, say, J-Dog catches a 50-pound fish, and that's counted as his top 3, his next fish has to be like 51 pounds to count for the next top fish.
Yeah, so progressive.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so each fish has to be bigger than the last one caught to count.
Yep. So there's their twist.
That's an interesting twist. That's going to definitely make the tournament a little bit more challenging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially if one of them catches a 60 right off the bat.
Yes. You better start off small.
That's right. You better downsize your baits and your hooks to start the tournament.
I know that's one of the few times it would be like, come on, no 90-pounder. No 90-pounder.
90-pounder for hour 5.5.
That happened to Greenwell in a progressive tournament a while back. He caught like a 50 or a 60 right off the bat. And then everything else he caught the rest of the day was all smaller.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So he was stuck at 50.
Well, now I guess it'd be okay if your big fish was 50 pounds and your competitor's fish total 3 weighed like 45 or 49.
Yeah.
But
It could happen.
still made me nervous the whole time.
And it could.
I think in
That would be.
I think in the progressive tournament, though, you only got a point for each. It was the amount of fish that you could catch. I don't think it was weight. So for that fish to count, I think it was just numbers of, I believe, because I was fishing in that last year, if it's the same one.
Freddie said, let's not talk about Tim Molina coffee, which I didn't get any.
Freddie, you should have came to the room. Miss Chrissy was letting us try it.
I did.
I could smell that all the way over at my hotel. That smelled delicious.
We had too much fun at our hotel, I tell you.
We did.
Oh, I don't think we went to bed before midnight all 3 nights. It was epic.
The first night we were there, we had all the chairs pulled out on the sidewalk like it was some kind of apartment complex or something. We had a good time, that's for sure.
That's how Freddie found us. Someone did a live or something, or did some video, and he's like, "Oh, that looks like our hotel," and they came and found us.
We were live coming in when he saw it.
Missy Kennedy throwing shots saying, poor Brian B. He will need counseling after I'm done with him.
Freddie said they were too tired. They had to work at CatCon.
Yeah.
Brokeback Bob says, sorry, guys, but I'm team ladies on this one.
Hey, Brokeback. That's my dude.
We have another guest. We have another guest that's popped up in the chat or in backstage. Let's bring him up.
All right.
Him, there we go.
What? Who in the world? Who in the world is this? I recognize the
I just
background.
want to apologize to Missy beforehand.
Missy back up here and defend her honor.
The last time I saw something like that was right before No Script versus the Bait Shop, and we all remembered what happened then.
I thought the person was an imposter the whole time.
Tim Molina said Dominic's smoking and he had a puddle of mud right there. Or he was smoking and you guys had that puddle of gas from your car right there, right?
Look, he's unwrapping. I had to look. I was like, I couldn't tell if it was Missy or if it was Brian. I knew it was one of them until he spoke.
This thing is hot.
And Tuesday sat there that whole time.
Couldn't breathe.
That's what threw everybody off. Nobody believed that I could go a whole hour without talking.
Without saying nothing.
I couldn't either.
Stan, when he got off, Stan said, I can't believe I said that and didn't say nothing. We was like, we couldn't believe it neither.
Hey,
That was
good
the
evening.
fun.
Pontoon Jodi's in the house. How you doing, Jody? Spring
Hey,
Mountain.
Jody.
Lisa. Let's see. Anybody else that I missed? Oh, Super Smurf Eric. Hey, Eric, what's the countdown?
No,
I know he's already doing it.
Oh, and speaking of the countdown to CatCon, we had mentioned about it earlier about Steve Douglas. If you do Facebook, go on Facebook. Steve put a post in Facebook about that. Just go in there, load that thing up with comments, give him some well wishes, and
Absolutely.
he's saying he's going to be he'll be out of sight for about a month or so, is what he was saying. But I'm sure seeing all those well wishes in there would do him some good. So he did that. He left a Facebook post about it.
Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it.
I know we had some new people come in.
Prayers to him and his family.
You're doing a wonderful job.
So the story behind that was I was working the front desk at CatCon, and every time Brian B would come up and walk by, he would look at me. He's like, "You're doing a great job." Every time. He made it a point to walk by the front so he could do that.
I heard Brian B got fired a couple of times during CatCon. I don't know.
Look, you listen to Hayes.
Do what?
She talking about Hayes firing me.
Oh,
I'm the only one over there doing some work.
I saw you were walking around.
Yeah, that was when I would walk away when I leave, when all of them there. I was like, okay, this is my time to leave. Y'all do some work.
I was going to say, I saw Brian over there by himself there a few times.
Mm-hmm.
When I walked away.
I was getting it done.
Tidal Waves Brad Cottle, so that was like 3 times an hour.
Brian, you weren't in there for 3 hours.
And there's the countdown, 351 days till CatCon.
That seems so far away.
I know it. They've already got a lot of vendors already lined up for next year.
There's been 20 vendors already signed up for next year already. FOA out there is one of them. Freddie and Nina have already signed up for next year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I don't know if Triple City signed up yet, but I'm sure that they will be.
I mean, we're good. We locked in. We got a surprise next year.
I'm sure Catfish Clothing will be there. So if that should say something. If there's already that many vendors that almost a whole year out are booking their spots already, that should tell you that next year is going to be even bigger and better than it was this year. I know that there's already some other new things that they've got planned, and
let's just say you won't be able to miss Catfish Clothing or Triple City come next year.
They combining.
You will definitely see us, put it like that.
2 stands. Yeah, if you go to get the tickets, my code is still good from last year. The number 2 stands, and it saves 10% on the tickets.
So are the VIP tickets available already?
Yes. Yep. And
if you can, that is important to get your tickets this early. That shows them just a guesstimate of what to expect as far as people.
Mhm.
And that money helps them
Mhm.
put it
Yeah.
towards something for the show or something, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause there's,
Absolutely.
Because they
You know,
definitely digging their pocket off the break just to even reserve it for those dates.
we've seen just a small piece of the backstage kind of stuff, and it's just absolutely unbelievable. It starts, the physical, like in the building, they start taping off the spots and all that, like
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday or Wednesday, and
Yep.
it just goes from there. And Thursday is just absolutely nuts.
From the time, I think Thursday at noon until 9 o'clock that night, it's trucks and trailers pulling in, dropping off. It's crazy.
And this year was putting the pond together. Dustin and I helped them finish that up, putting the pond together this year for the dock shooting, and so that they'll have. Supposedly, they're supposed to have that back again next year. That was a big hit, and a bunch of other stuff.
So
We have,
y'all was the
Rowdy-
ones that didn't
But
put
anyway.
the dock. Y'all were the ones that didn't put the dock in the water.
No,
No, that's
go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's where we were. That's where it was. They were gonna leave it. They were still trying to decide where they were gonna do the shooting and all that stuff from.
I know when we
okay.
left Friday night or Thursday night, we got done setting up the dock, and Steve was filling it with water. Kevin came over, Chris Flores. We're all sitting around trying to figure out what Steve's idea was going to be for the dock shooting, and I don't think he knew at that point what he wanted to do. So I don't think it come together until the next morning.
Yeah, me and Chris, hooks and hammocks. We put it over into the pool before he filled it with water again.
Did Chris put his life vest on before he got in the water?
Yeah, I made sure he
He
was
put
good.
his wings on, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he had his floaties on.
Because
Gotcha.
there was about a foot of water in there, so
Oh, yeah.
we had to watch out for Chris.
If he would have slipped, it was a wrap. I wasn't not doing CPR.
All right, so we got Rowdy Royal in the house saying hello, everyone. And I want to shout out Jack Rickman, new subscriber, says, hey, everyone. Thanks for coming
What's
in,
up?
Jack. Appreciate the subscription.
Hello, Jack.
Welcome, Jack.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that. So how many other call outs have we had so far, or have you had so far, Tonya?
I have a total of 20. Hold on. 26 people, I think.
Wow.
20. Hold on. Yeah, I've got 24 people. Sorry.
That's okay. 24.
Or should I say 24 ladies. So a total of 48 people.
And Tonya, just give a quick breakdown. You don't need to say who's fishing what days, but just kind of give a quick breakdown of when it's happening and how's it going. Is it on one person's channel for those out there that don't know yet what's happening?
All right. So we got 6 times that this is going to happen. It's going to be on 6 different channels. On April 29th from 8 to 2, it's going to be on Creole Catfishing's channel, and his co-host is going to be Christina Dunnigan. On that day, all the anglers are going to be fishing for the top 3. Of course, on every event, we ask for, CPR. Everything has to be caught on camera. If you disconnect, make sure you get back on as soon as possible. All other rules are with their competitor. Later that day, on the 29th, between 3 and 9 p.m., it's going to be on Pontoon Jodi's Catfishing channel, and Daryl Kofi Seeker Outdoors is going to be her co-host. That also will be top 3 that everybody's going for. The next event will be April 30th. That'll be between 1 and 7 p.m. That will be on Muskrat Adventures channel, and we're hoping that Miss Becca Mudtramp is going to be as co-host. That also will be another 3 biggest fish. Our next event will be May 6th between 8 and 2 p.m. That's going to be on 3+1's channel. It's going to be Amy, Larry, and Cody all doing the hosting and co-hosting. At that time, that's going to be a numbers tournament. Our next one is May 6th between 3 and 9 p.m. That's going to be on Brian B. Catfishing's channel. His co-host will be Christy. They will be doing top 3 fish on that at that time. And our final show is going to be May 7th between 1 and 7 p.m. It's going to be on Tuesday and Fishing's channel. And Bex No Real Loss will be his co-host. And that one also will be top 3.
Nice.
A lot of good channels there. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think everybody that you mentioned has had hosting experience with tournaments. So that's going to be, you pick some great channels there, because let's face it, to keep control of all these crazy people, it's going to take a little. You got to have a little experience with it.
That's why I got Chrissy to help, because I don't know what I'm doing for real.
I was going to say the same thing. Does Brian know what he's doing?
That's why I got Chrissy. You see how many times she make Ernie get about that chance so she can take over the show.
I try to match everybody pretty good. They're host and co-host. I try to match them up pretty good. So, and I tried to make sure that none of them fished on the same day they host. So,
well, we've got somebody backstage that is ready to come up here. It looks like, Brian, you're going to be interested in this guest.
With my glasses at.
Maybe she wasn't ready to come up.
Oh, there she is. Look who it is.
You got those eyes on you.
Uh-oh, Brian. I think she sees you. She's got her eye on you, Brian.
I don't see nothing but a loser.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
You put it together, it's a W.
That's just it, Big Bird. Your hands don't go together like that. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
What's up?
Doing good.
Up?
Doing great. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Hey, Tonya. Hey, Stan. Hey, Chrissy.
Hey, Miss.
Hello, Missy.
So, Missy,
She
is
had
there
to
a
come up
story?
here since I was up here, since she was ducking me. She was supposed to come to CatCon.
So, is there a story
She
as to why you called out Brian B?
Well, Stan was having some shows go on, and I had just got into the community. My dad had passed away, and I just started hanging out on the community tabs and started watching a lot of stuff. Brian was fishing one night, and it was dink after dink after dink. I mean, that's all it was catching. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was like this, and every now and again he would catch one about like that, and I was going, shoot, Stan, what are you doing letting him up there? I can outfish him. And, then we kind of started smack talking all the time. And just like Tonya said, we were up on Avid's channel talking. And when it was brought up, just so happened, Brian wandered into the live. And I was like, that's who I
So it's Brian's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just crossing the street and she just ran me over.
So, in other words, Missy, you've had this smoke going on with Brian since well before the ladies' choice thing ever came up.
Mm-hmm.
not really as much smoke. me and him talk a lot of smack back and forth, and it's always been a thing, you know. But in all honesty, I can lay all jokes aside and speak from the heart. Brian's a good dude. He's good people. And I knew that if I called him out, we could still smack talk. And at the end of the day, we were still pals. And
Absolutely.
that means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I just want to have fun.
And
And then when you mentioned the cancer thing, as most of you know, I lost my dad to lung cancer.
Right.
And when it became a cancer donation, it hit home even more. So, yeah, I'm fishing this for me to put the smack down on Brian, but at the same time, I'm fishing this for my dad. That's
Awesome.
where I.
that's awesome. That's awesome, Misty. And I think, you know, cancer is one of those nasty things out there that I think it's affected everybody's life out there. I think my dad passed from cancer. So, yeah, that's going to be a big part of it for me also. And I know pretty much every family out there has been affected by cancer. Somebody in their family has. So
Absolutely.
it's awesome. It's an awesome thing to do that it was turned into a charity tournament. So there's going to be a separate link, and any of the donations are going to go. So you make the donations just straight to that link, and it's going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Brian is he's got a lot of spunk behind him. I will say that. I will say that he does. He has a lot of spunk. But at the same time, I've always been taught that those spunky people sometimes need their wings clipped. So I'm about to clip them. That's right.
So I see that
I told you, stay off of Sesame Street, big boy.
I see what Missy is lacking is confidence here. Missy is, you know, kind of lacking some confidence. It sounds like so.
Nah. Me and Brian was talking back, and just me and him, and I told him, I said, Brian, I said, I want this to be fun, but at the same time, I want me and you to have fun and to make it serious, you know, and be not mean to be mean to each other the whole time. So, because it's not fair for me to be the mean old Mrs. Hoofenhocker the whole 6 hours.
I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna, you know what I say. You hear it in your sleep. Fish on, fish on.
But I guess the question is, when you say that, is it you catching it or is it somebody else catching the fish? I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm be by myself 9 times out of 10.
Every tournament I've seen you in, there's been somebody else on your boat.
What's that?
I'm gonna
Who's
be
that
on the
dude?
bank. I'm gonna be on the
Who
bank.
is that dude that's on the boat with him all the time? What's his name?
E.
Yeah.
That's my
He's
bro,
the one
E.
that catches the fish. It's not Brian. It's
He's gonna be in the water, grabbing the fish, putting them on my hook this time.
That's what I figured. We did make that rule. There's no chumming, right? Did we make that?
Well,
You
I
didn't
want to
say
make
for
a
how
public
long.
service announcement. 1-800-RENTAFISH will not be supplying any of the men's fish.
I have a lifetime membership because I supply them with fish. So
It's canceled that day.
tax return
Ladies' Day,
season
it's-
is coming.
No, that's Ladies' Day only. Right, Tonya?
So I need to use my wife's credit card, is what you're saying for this one.
If you get any,
That's going to
there
be
we go.
declined because you're a part of it. It'll say decline.
I don't know. I think
if your hand touches the card, it's automatically declined.
I don't know that 1-800-RENTAFISH has worked for anybody the last 6 months.
No, I'm telling you.
You know why? Who
Wow,
hasn't been
because you ain't
fishing
catching
in a
no
while?
fish?
Who hasn't been fishing in a while? Makes sense, don't it? Think about it. Think about it.
But that boat's been down, you know.
Now wait just a minute. Now John Parker's been doing some fishing,
No, he's been doing some catching.
He ain't been catching a whole lot.
and he's
All of
been
his-
calling that
All of his
redfish.
fish have been under Rennerfish guidelines.
That's what they're going to deliver to you that day too.
Them fish like this, where he gonna those don't count.
All right. So was anybody else scared? Was anybody else scared watching John trying to fillet those fish that day?
Yes.
I didn't see a whole lot. I could
Oh,
hear a
my
whole
goodness.
lot because I was laughing so hard.
I was laughing at Dana.
And come to find out, he had the blade on wrong.
No, that's his excuse.
Yeah.
The blade was on right.
Okay.
I must have missed that one.
Oh yeah, he had a live. We did it live, right? It was live, and he was
Yes, he did.
filleting some catfish with
From the
electric knife.
beginning, from the beginning to the end. Yeah. Oh
I
man,
felt sorry for the fish,
The first fillet was about that big.
and that wasn't the thickness. That was the length.
Yeah. God bless
What?
him. Though. He did it. He did it. God bless him.
What was he? I mean, what was he filleting?
catfish.
Catfish,
Catfish, really?
Yeah.
That we caught that day.
if you would call it filleting, he was trying to.
Yeah, he said what he say today? He said, yeah, I did all right. This is my first time trying to do it blindfolded.
Steve Ransom, welcome in.
Oh,
How you
man.
doing?
He definitely does not let his eyesight hold him back on anything.
Man,
You wouldn't even know he couldn't see.
Jimmy
John
Geiger,
is-
welcome in. How you
is
doing?
A-OK.
Yeah, one thing I found funny is every time he'd actually get a good fillet out, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll eat that one." Like he was the only ones he was gonna eat were the good ones.
I was watching him when he was at the campgrounds, and he was outside, and he was like, "Hey folks, I have to be really, really quiet because Dana and I'll wake these people up." And then Dana comes out on the porch. "Don't you be telling these people I'm mean to you. You need to quit lying to these people." Babe, I'm just telling the truth. You come out here and jump all over me.
What's up, Nina?
Dave Stone said John Parker filleting fish is like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That was funny. I got a clip on my phone.
I was scared.
Oh my goodness, it's hilarious.
Well, hold on real quick. River Rat 3030s in the house said, can't stay. Just wanted to say hello to everyone and hit that like button. Thank you very much, Sharon. Good night, everyone.
Good night, River Rat.
You're not
Hold
ready
up.
for that.
They just typed that. How did you see that already? Usually you're behind in chat.
So we it's my show, Brian.
Yeah. And Brian, I didn't even have to jump in and call the names out. He did it all on his own too. I was impressed.
Oh,
Look, I'm learning.
hey Dustin, doing a great job.
We got 46 awesome people in here. One of the things I couldn't understand about when John Parker first started, he said he might lose some fingers and toes. How do you lose toes? Fantastic.
Hey,
What if he drops his top? You know, if
Never
he
know.
dropped
There
it.
you go.
I tried to count fingers on them today, and I think they were all there, but I couldn't see the toes, so I can't guarantee on that.
Thank
think
goodness for that.
We were taking bets on if a fillet was going to hit the ground or not.
Mm.
The puppy would have been happy.
Many of them hit the ground.
Oh man, John Parker got a level. That's my buddy to the end.
I give him as much smack talk as I do Law Stokes. I've kind of laid off of Brian for a while.
That's because you're scared. That's because you get nervous.
Nothing. What am I to be scared of?
And Tonya, I think the right groupings were made because it seems like the smack talkers are against the smack talkers. Those of us that are a little more reserved with the smack talk, we're kind of going against each other, and so I think that worked out pretty well.
We can do a little bit of smack talking, but we go about it a whole different way. I think everybody's unique with their smack talking.
What's going to be unique is this next call out. What I told you about. That's going to be. Oh boy.
Oh, there's another call out.
I do believe there's a spot or two left.
This one is going to be funny because once it starts, then it's like, oh Lord.
I was able to do some jiggling around just for this one.
Oh yeah, there's another call out you got in your family, Stan.
Stan gonna let her win.
Your wife called out your son.
Yeah, I think there was some scheduling stuff that came up with that, and yeah, that one's not going to happen.
Oh man, I know. I was looking forward to that one.
Yeah,
Stan 3 realized that he didn't want to get a butt whooping 2 times. So
He said he got plenty growing up.
My granddaughter, my older granddaughter, is playing softball now. So she made the school softball team and all that. So that's starting April next week. Well, starting real soon anyhow. So now she's got games but yeah, that one. Maybe we'll see that on a future. Maybe we'll see that on a future fan day. There we go.
Like next year.
That would be funny.
What's that, Brian?
I said that would be funny.
All right, so we're gonna do a sticker pack giveaway tonight. So I've got a handful of stickers here that we're gonna give away. That I got a lot of them at CatCon. I got some extra ones, so we'll go ahead and I'll show everybody what stickers we're gonna do. We'll roll that around 11 o'clock, and then if anybody else wants to come up to talk about what time am I going to beat Jodi May 6th.
You are.
It's from 3 to 9.
3 to 9, buddy.
Wow. If
I'm
y'all
Brian
want to come
showing.
up and talk about it since you're in chat, I know Jodi's still here. If y'all want to come up and talk about it after we do this sticker giveaway.
Jodi's grabbing a shower real quick.
Yeah.
Jodi probably fell asleep.
Maybe in the shower.
Just as a note, just as a note, we still only have the free version of StreamYard, so we can only have 6 people on panel at one time. I just wanted
I'll
to
back
let
down.
everybody know.
I'll back down and let somebody else come up.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this sticker giveaway first, and see if anybody else wants to come up. If not, if y'all want to stay on here and chit chat, we can do that too. If anybody else wants to come up, just let me know in chat, and we'll make that happen. So I'm going to put myself full screen real quick. So the sticker pack giveaway is going to include. I don't know if this is going to work with my background. There we go.
There you go. You got it. There you go.
A ReelTime catfishing sticker. And it's one of his older ones. We got a Bobcat Outdoors sticker. One of my favorites. 1 Tonners for Life. 1 Ton Fishing Club sticker. We got a Martin S UK sticker in the bunch. We're gonna have a Cool Cat sticker. Cool Cats Fishing. James. Got a Schuylkill River Rat sticker. Fish on Ed Evans. We got the Real Deal Fishing Podcast sticker. And then, of course, we have to have the beautiful Team Snaggin Whisker sticker. So those will be all the stickers in the giveaway. Bring these back. All right, we got 3 people that went. Camera off.
Well, that's because you never know when somebody's full screen and they come back. You don't want to be caught with a
Your
look
finger
like
up your nose.
Picking your
Might
nose.
be
Yeah.
I was going to say picking nose or something.
or yeah, anything, or you know, you got a stupid look on your face, or
Any bats?
that's right,
Absolutely.
butterflies. That's a nice sticker package. We were laughing and joking around about that. I think one of the nights at CatCon, it might have even been at the China Buffet, how these stickers have turned into like baseball cards and stuff when you were a kid. It's like, oh, did you get? And we have finally broke down. We have stickers coming in. So we had 10 stickers made up before, and that was it. So we finally have some coming in.
I have a trying to look through. I know I have one of the 2 stand stickers on my tackle box. And I also, which one of the stickers I really liked, there it is. I was looking through all my stickers. I'm not giving this one away, but where's my demo?
See, I'm on the hunt for them all.
A stand 3 sticker.
That's right. There was 10 of them made, and that was John Parker doing the he had sent that to the logo to us. So big
All
shout
right.
out to.
Yeah, John Parker did a fantastic job. I mean, I love all the ones that he made. He made this one for us.
That's pretty nice.
That's my favorite. He also made a red one for us. I don't use it much, but I really like that one. I actually put that on a shirt. I like your hat, Missy.
That's that goofy look that Stan was talking about, right?
There you go.
No.
We got KP out in chat. What's up, Kenneth? How you doing?
What's
Okay,
going on, JP?
What's up, Kenneth?
I was in Kenneth's show this morning, and he's on our show tonight. I love it.
Chrissy, stop it.
And there you go. #pack. We'll go ahead and let that roll for a few minutes. Like I said, we got 40 awesome people in here. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. If anybody else wants to come up and talk about their call out, we will make that happen. I appreciate everybody that's come up thus far tonight. Tonya, Chrissy, Brian, Missy. Thank y'all for coming up, Stan.
We appreciate you having us.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. Let's see if I'm missing anybody here.
Everybody's getting the hashtag pack in there.
Just so you know, there is no #Dustin's boat tonight. Missy,
That was so funny. Your son gave away your boat.
Chrissy, no. You want me to show you?
No.
Wait a minute. Let me turn my camera off for that
The funny part with the #Dustin's boat, when we did it that day was Landon was all down for it. We asked him first, should we give away Dad's boat? Yup.
He did. He said, "Yep."
He was laughing.
And then we like, then you guys were like, "Well, make sure you tell us whenever he's coming, so we can get rid of it." He's like, "Daddy coming."
That kid
Chrissy.
is something else.
Let me show
Brad
you.
Cottle said,
No.
I thought that was the next one, Dustin. Dang it. We got 17 entries so far.
And it was great
17?
great seeing Brad at CatCon.
Yep, he crept up on me. I wasn't looking. As soon as he said something, I already knew who it was before I turned around.
PA trapping and
know
outdoors
somebody's
in the
voice.
house.
What's up, PA? How you doing?
So, speaking of CatCon, Missy, you planning on going to CatCon next year? I see you're drinking the drink right now.
Yes.
Awesome.
The puppy that I don't know if that was a sign I needed to stay home or what, because when she would start doing better, I would call and try to make a reservation at the motel, and they never would. They never would answer. Never would answer when you click on it to try to do an online one. It would never go through, and I was like, tried 15 times in one day, and I was like, that's a sign. I need to stay home.
Wow.
So, but I have been talking, and the meet and greet is looking like a go win situation.
Nice.
So
You talking about the gathering?
yeah.
That's the one in Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could make that one, but that's I'm not gonna be able to make that one this year. Hopefully next year though.
I know it's supposed to be bigger this year than it was last year, and it was still not a small one last year.
Dustin, you might as well go because you're gonna be you're gonna be sorry you didn't.
Why is that?
Well, the April 16th. You
Oh.
know what's going on April 16th, don't you? Told me River
What are you trying to say? You don't want me
Oh,
fishing
no.
April 16th? I think Brian just admitted he's a little scared.
That's the one day I will not tell you you're doing a great job. But then again, I might. Depending on what you do.
All right, let's go ahead and
What you do.
we got 18 entries. Let's see if we get two more.
Let's get to
Get
20.
two more entries.
Those are some pretty good stickers. We've got 44 people out there. Hashtag pack. There we go. There's one
Cool
more.
catch fishing. Cool catch fishing. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, James.
And
What's up,
Jack, I think you
James?
said that you were new. A lot of almost every channel that's here in the community, they've got stickers, and they do sticker giveaways. So there
Just
we
don't
go.
let that
There we go. We
Freddie
got
guy
20
win.
people. Let's go ahead and let's roll this beautiful bean fudge and give away this sticker pack.
Roll it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Dude, that was the family recipe.
Howdy, Roy.
Hey, congratulations.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Rowdy. So there's an email scrolling across the screen, teamsnaggingwhiskers@gmail.com. Send us your name, address with zip code, and just put the subject line SNL stickers, and we'll send out that sticker pack to you. Congratulations, Rowdy. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. In chat. So,
Dustin, did anybody else want to come up? If they did, I'm gonna back down and let
yeah,
somebody
we do
else
have another person in the basement.
Have you
Okay.
tried to add them to see if it works?
Nope. Studio is limited to 6 people on screen.
That's me. That's my son.
I'm gonna jump down too because I got to go home.
You
I ain't
scared?
Okay.
from work.
All right,
Well,
good
thank
seeing
you,
you,
Come
bro.
bro.
I
walk you
really
home.
appreciate it.
Me come walking home, Brian.
My car's parked right outside this garage.
Come walk you home, honey.
Hey, well,
Put my
seriously,
hat
thank y'all.
on.
Thank you both for coming up. I really appreciate it.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Hope y'all have a wonderful evening.
Good night, Chrissy.
All right.
Good night.
Good night, Tonya.
Not Brian.
I'll be in
Good
chat
night.
once I get to the house.
Good night, Missy.
All right.
Good night, Brian.
Good
Good night, Joe
Missy.
boy.
Fish on. Fish on.
That's the way they became the brave.
The Brady Bunch.
Let me get my stuff together before I jump over.
All right. We got another contestant here.
Oh Lord, I
Okay,
was
Carol.
Brian's got to go get on his Segway. He can't be driving and texting and.
Does the Segway have headlights? It's a little dark outside.
Yep.
Headlight and blinkers.
I got 2 100 light bars. 100 watt bars.
Did you charge your Segway?
Nope.
I guess we'll find out if he doesn't make it
I'm
home.
gonna take my battery pack with me.
I don't know if that's gonna get you very far.
I better stop it. I'm on the road tonight. What the coincidence of me grabbing this when y'all said that? I got
I'm sure Haz will come get you.
so I can watch live stream while I'm going down the road.
Hey, don't crash on your Segway.
Hey, I got crash bar.
Does your Segway have spot lock on it?
No.
He put bubble wrap around it, so he's well protected.
I wear a motorcycle helmet when I'm on there.
You get lane assist installed.
Those big clear bouncy balls that you see people get inside of like a hamster ball? That's what Brian's got over him when he drives home.
As windy as it is, I wouldn't last a quarter mile.
He'd be in the
I
Potomac.
hope the
And
wind goes with me.
He'd be in the Potomac like a bobber.
Fish on, fish on.
Missy is wanting to make sure that you make it to fishing, Brian. So she's worried about you getting home okay.
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna get there.
One way or another.
One way or another.
Hope he's got best protection in DC.
Don't you know Brian B's a bodyguard?
Anybody try to mess with me, I got my tripod with me. I will whack him.
Eric,
Be
got a
like,
little dark in there.
It'd be like Haz and Ernie walking up on that other dude. That's a good setup you got there. Gone.
Eric, why you got the lights dim, man? What kind of mood you trying to set?
Glare. Glare. What are you talking about? Chrissy's in the dark. What are you talking about?
Well, that's what Chrissy does.
The lights
Don't try to shift the weight on Chrissy.
The lights on over there.
She is the
The lights
host.
on over there.
I got the
She is
kitchen
the
light
host.
on. I don't know
When
why
you're
it looks so
fishing, we
dark. I
could
was
forget
wondering
a
the same
fish.
thing.
Tell him, Chrissy.
Don't tell 8, but you gotta keep the light on.
Yeah.
We can forget a fish that day you're fishing. Chrissy, do you catch?
One thing
No, me neither.
for those that aren't in the there is a chat, a Facebook group chat for everybody involved in it. And it's kind of funny because the men, we're all throwing each other under the bus big time, and all the ladies are sticking up for each other. And you're seeing that here tonight already. We're like just gone.
I
He's
told him
he's
in
under the
chat
bus.
yesterday, that's just brotherly love.
That's right. That's right.
Melina said Eric by candlelight.
No candle in here. What are you talking about? The light's
He
all
just
over
said-
there. You want me to really turn the light off? Turn the other light on.
No.
He just set in
Turn
the
the
mood for when
overhead light
Jody
off.
comes in.
All right, I'm gonna jump out of here. I'm gonna jump in chat.
Hey,
He's
good
so
talking.
fun.
Appreciate y'all.
See you, Brian.
Yep.
See you, Brian.
So Eric, who are you fishing against?
Me and Curtis is fishing against Jody. But like Curtis says, the St. Booger King, she don't get it her way.
You know, the thing about Jody is she's gonna be a little bit handicapped because she's used to using 27 rods.
Well, she's got a big handicap right now. She ain't got a boat.
She's got a bass boat she can go on.
She got another handicap. She's taking on 2 people.
I was
That's
actually
her
worried
fault.
about that.
I think it's going to be fun.
Now is that numbers or 3 biggest?
3 biggest.
Yeah, she's
So I
got
don't
better
need-
water
He
than we
dropped
do.
his head and chain. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Tony's
she's got bigger waters. She's got better waters than we do.
Still
It don't
against
matter.
one.
I've seen her skunk many a time, so it really don't matter. Curtis
Yeah, 'cause
already put the
Tennessee's on and off.
Curtis already put the juju on her.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He did that at CatCon.
We shall see about that.
Wow.
What did he do?
Oh, man.
He was rubbing on all her rods that she was buying at CatCon.
Oh, I was gonna say, did he give her rods to John Parker to touch?
He should have.
Wow. You know, you're mentioning the juju and then her boat going down and I don't know. That might
So you're the one that put the hole in the tune.
Well, weird things happen when you forget to put the drain plug in.
You didn't see that big gash she has in the tune?
Yeah,
Maybe
because
somebody
it was
put the drain plug out.
Oh, yeah. I know Jody said she's gonna go take a shower. I'm not sure if she's gonna come up or not. But
She messaged me on Facebook, and I don't know. Curtis said he wasn't coming up. Curtis, I don't know.
okay,
He's
that's
Curtis.
cool.
You don't want Curtis up here because he's worse than Stan. I mean, once he starts talking, he don't shut up.
Well, that's I've come to find out that's a lot of people in this community.
Well, that's like his name. He says it's quiet, man. That guy ain't quiet. You can ask anybody. They already know.
Yeah, I can talk an awful lot myself, but
you know, some people are quiet till you get to know them or till they get comfortable with things. And I was just kind of not quiet right from the start. So
I take time to get warmed up to people.
Mhm.
yeah, it does take a bit.
Just ask Chrissy.
Then she cracks their shell.
Oh, then she gets them out there dancing.
Yep.
I know, right?
Mr. King said, "No, me. I'm the quietest of all." So we
I
witnessed
don't know about that, Missy.
Brad Cottle said, "I'm very shy too."
You're
See, I
very
love
short.
dancing.
He's also very short too.
So we have another
See him
guest.
as much.
So we have another guest that has just popped into the basement, and I'm gonna bring him up. There she is,
Here she is.
Jody!
Pontoon Jodi.
Howdy do.
hello.
Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
How are you feeling better? That's
Yeah,
the first question.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get my voice back because where I just coughed so. One day I was fine and I coughed and coughed and coughed and then I lost my voice about an hour later. And I ain't never got it back all the way yet.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yep.
So, so you called out the brothers, right?
Yes.
So what made you want to call out the brothers?
Well, first I called out Jeremy Tournament Cats, and he accepted. And then he decided he had T-ball or something, so he canceled. And then I called Lee Evans out. He accepted. And then he had birthday plans that day, and I understand that. He's got family and a boy fixing to go off boot camp and stuff. And then I actually asked some people in private chat, and they decided no. And I'm like, who can I fish against that's just going to do it for fun, you know, that don't care to be beat, or I don't care to be beat. I mean, fish happens, you know. And that just in it for the fun, like me. And I thought, you know, the brothers, you can't beat them. They're in everybody's chats. They're always so much fun, and they're just a good set of boys, you know. Or young, they don't want probably men.
Although
I have a great fun with them, and I thought that's who I want to fish with.
Jodi, we heard through the grapevine tonight that Curtis was putting the juju on you at CatCon. I'm just saying, this is what we heard, and there's been some bad things happening. So I don't know if they were intentionally doing that, but that's what we heard tonight through the grapevine.
Even heard maybe your boat issues might be juju.
Well, we went out in James's boat, and it ran just enough to get off the dock. So he let the wind push it into the bank, and then he got out and walked it into the boat ramp. Then we hand loaded it. Went back, got my pontoon. Well, we took off in it, and I walked back there and started putting rods in the rack, and I'm like, the back end's in water. Those ain't supposed to be sitting like that. And I looked at him and said, you put that plug in? Nope. So we turned around and put it up on the boat ramp, you know. And I got the plug and backed it in. And it was lopsided. The front end was up in the air, and the back end, the carpet and stuff was all wet and everything back there.
Oh, wow.
It was on the ground. And he just had to ram it up on the trailer to save it, you know.
Wow.
And we still ended up having to hand load it part of the way. We couldn't get it all the way up, just driving it. And we drained it and didn't know where to put a hole in it. We sat there 25 minutes draining the back tube. We had a hole in the front, didn't know it. And we went out and fished 5 hours with that big hole in the front of it.
Wow.
Then when we got back, we pulled it up on the trailer and pulled it up on the parking lot, and we was tying the straps down, and we started hearing this water running out at the front. And we walked up there and saw that hole. I got sick.
Oh, I bet.
If that sank, there's no way I could have got to the shore and swam. We was too far out.
Right. Well, we're glad you made it to the dock. Glad you got your boat on the trailer.
I saw it.
So there's a question I want to ask. So Tim Molina brought this up and said, so Eric and Curtis were your 9th choice. So how does that make you feel, Eric? You were the backup.
It's hard to find somebody who wants to fish against me.
I'm not scared of Jodi. I do it for fun. I don't really care. I mean, if win or lose, we're going to have fun doing it. That's the way I look at it.
That's right.
And it's for charity.
Yeah, that's another good thing.
Yeah.
I got it, Rowdy.
Like I said from the beginning, it's not like I'm out trying to beat a man. It's a women's choice, men against women tournament. And if I win, that's fine. If they win, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be fun regardless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
on my show all the time. You don't see me out there crying. I'm laughing and cheering them on. It's just fun fishing.
what it's all about. It's having a good time.
Yeah.
And that's what's great about this tournament is that it's the whole purpose behind it. The whole point behind it is to get more people involved in fishing, especially lady anglers. But you know, I say it a lot that anybody that goes out there, if you've got your line in the water, you got your bait in the right spot at the right time. Anybody out there, the fish don't know, the fish don't care who it is up on the other end of that line. They don't care if you're a man, a woman, a kid, what color you are, what religion, whether you believe in God. No, the fish does not care. So everybody's on equal playing ground.
You know the one thing that the fish do care about. You're right. You know that. Right? You know what they do care about, right?
That you're using FOA gear?
No.
Triple
That
City
you're
Angler?
using good bait because they ain't gonna eat something they don't want to eat.
They don't care if you're awake or asleep either.
No. That's Jody.
Sure on that.
Oh, wait, go back to that other comment. It's confirmed. There it is. It's confirmed. Jody's going down. The juju is working.
Or Jody.
Yes.
And here she was just trying to have some fun with y'all, and wow, they took it serious, Jody.
They even passed the bad luck on to James. We got bad news about his boat.
There's only one other person we got to pass it on to.
You're about your boat.
No, I'm disgusted.
And there's a big hillbilly guy that we got to pass it on to. That I hear of.
You what?
There's a big hillbilly guy we got to pass it on to.
A hillbilly?
Yeah.
Who's a
He's
hillbilly?
always wearing overalls.
Daryl? He's a city slicker hillbilly.
He's already got his own juju.
I don't know. From what her husband said, he does live out in the sticks. He ain't got a flat piece of land on his property.
Yeah.
Did you see the fish that? You should have seen the fish that Daryl caught at the dock. It had no mouth.
No mouth.
Really?
No, it just had this big old gash like in the side of its mouth. The gill was missing and everything. I don't even know how that fish was eaten.
Yeah.
There's going to be a video put out. You'll see it. It was something.
Yeah, I missed that because I was in the bait shop messing with them guys.
It wasn't on a live. Dominic sent me a clip of the video, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Catfish are tough. Catfish are tough. I caught one last year, the year before, where it you see where somebody gets their something done to their tongue, where they split their tongue.
Yeah.
The whole mouth, the upper part of the jaw of the fish was split open like that. It was just part over here and part over here, and that was the upper jaw. It took a big, I don't know if it was a shad head, but it was a big chunk of bait, and it was still eating. It was still a fat fish, and so they're tough. They're a lot tougher than a lot of the other fish out there.
I felt so bad for her. I was like, "You guys should have given it its bait. The mouth is all messed up."
I can't see you if you put something on screen. I can't see it. You ought to know that.
Okay. I do. Ed Evans said Jody didn't want no smoke with me.
He don't even fish right now.
I don't blame him. Ain't he in northern Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
He is.
I say Ed's name was passed around quite a bit of times in the chat.
Yeah.
But by the time
other people that can call him out too. I mean,
he'll be fishing by the time this happens.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. I mean, I know our water temperature is almost up to 55, and that's when he starts fishing up in Pennsylvania. So when the water temperature hits 55,
He's going to start in April, I think.
See, we've been catching flatheads all winter long.
yeah.
It was surprising this year, but our water temperature here on the Janes normally goes down, and I don't know, Jody, did you have this happen to you on the Tennessee or anybody else out there? Here on the James, our water temperature normally in January-ish, February, it'll go all the way down to 33, 34 degrees. And this year, it never really dropped below 42. 42 was pretty much a constant. It might hit 40, but then it would be right back up all winter long. Our water temperatures never drop to what they normally do.
I never saw mine in the 30s, and I fished every week.
Yeah.
Times.
So it was definitely a different we never had that full actual winter, where you hear people talk about the wintering holes and that. We never had that this year because the water never got cold enough.
Right.
People caught flatheads all year. I thought I had one tonight, but it ended up being a blue. But when I caught the twins last year, that was in February.
Wow.
So I mean, they feed all year long.
Yeah, I mean, Dustin, we got that one. Was it January?
Yeah, I was watching when you caught that one.
Yeah, that was on a stand day at 40-degree water temperature.
Yeah.
Or 42, 41, 42, something like that.
Lower 40s, but yeah, they've all winter long.
It was
Yeah.
a PB.
What's that?
Wasn't it a PB?
Yes, that's my biggest flathead.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was on the hook either. I was actually reeling the lines in. I was
You gotta
reeling the
watch the
lines in
line.
because the anchor had slipped.
Yeah. You won't know there's one on it. I watch my line instead of my poles because your line will move about that much when they hook if they're just going to sit there.
Like sucking the bait in.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, Brad said very mild winter this year. Absolutely. Pretty much everywhere. I mean, I know they've had some snowstorms, but I know Virginia hasn't had anywhere near what we have had in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't even have snow this year, did we?
One time.
We had one snow.
Yep.
Well, from what Ryan Hall says, we're about to get some on the East Coast.
I know. I know. Here we are talking like it's over, and it's supposed to.
It's already been.
It's
already been like
them nice
70
degrees. Them nice 70-degree weather days. We're like, yeah, spring's here. No.
Shoot, the tornadoes are bad this year too for being wintertime.
Yeah.
We had one touchdown 5 miles away from my house a few days ago.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad everybody was okay from that tornado, correct?
Yeah, it was an EF2, but everybody would say most people were gone. So if it would have been a night one, it wouldn't have been the same story.
Right.
Yeah, we had one touchdown in Hillsboro. I don't know how close that is to Chrissy. Probably closer to Chrissy than it is me. The one that touched down in Hillsboro.
Yeah, it's about 40 minutes.
I know Ernie and Chrissy were out of power for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried.
So one thing we forgot to ask Missy and Brian is, and we'll ask you, Jodi and Eric, what I know you're fishing the Tennessee River, but where exactly are you going to be fishing, Jodi, for this tournament?
If my mind don't change, I'll be fishing Chickamauga Lake at the campground.
Oh, okay.
I've not
What
been
about
there
you,
in a long time, but that's because I've had boat problems.
Right.
My motor's still not 100%. I'm still waiting on 2 parts to come in, so that's why I don't go very far in it.
So are you going to be fishing the bank?
No.
You're already taking.
Somebody else's boat before I do that.
She's already losing 17 rods to go down to 6.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric? Where are you going to be fishing?
We'll be at Hoover, most likely.
With Roger.
What do we need Roger for? That guy don't even want to fish with us. He lives in the same state as us. What are you talking about? I mean, you take Freddie and everybody else out.
I heard you.
We ain't never been on that boat. Huh?
I heard you was bringing a ringer in trying to beat me.
He's a ringer.
He ain't a ringer.
He's bringing his brother. He said Curtis is the ringer.
Is he in chat?
He is.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
still there.
You just talking about that group chat we got?
Uh-huh.
I changed Roger's name to say Sweet Britches, and when someone types his name in, suckers come across the screen.
I'm not going to say what I changed Freddie's name to.
Oh, a lot of fun. All right, so Jody and Eric, have you all come up with any rules for your tournament yet?
I don't think we need any. Do you?
No.
I mean, just top 3 biggest fish, and however you want to. 6 rods. That's a given rule, and then whatever bait you want to use.
Okay. I like it.
Unless you want to do something. I'm all about fun stuff, you know. Hey, I'll take another 20 off of you.
Your nose itch?
Yeah.
Remember the last time we fished against each other, what'd you have to do?
I had to sign a $20 bill and send it to you, and I did.
What did it say?
I don't remember.
I lost 2 points.
I can
Yeah, that's
remind you, I lost to Pontoon Jodi because I was fishing that same night and I lost too.
Yeah. I was thinking that night.
Tim Molina says, so Eric gets 6 and Curtis gets 6?
Sure.
Oh,
we can't do that. That's against the law. We don't have Tennessee law. You know, we're only allowed 3 rods apiece.
Really?
Yeah, we're in Ohio. Yeah.
Wow.
Not
I
unless
think it was 4.
not unless you go fish with J-Dog. Or Sambo.
Mhm.
Kentucky doesn't have a limit. You're real close to Kentucky.
Yep.
Just
And then
like,
I got word today that somebody caught the new state record flathead here on the Ohio, where the old Silver Bridge was, right underneath the railroad tracks on the bank.
wow.
Good.
85 pounds.
I can imagine the
Can't remember
size.
how many.
You know, I've only got a 42 pounder or
He-
43 is my biggest. I can't
He is
imagine less than an 85.
He is a YouTuber. He's only got 97 subs though.
Now, for now.
For now.
Now, yeah.
who was it?
I just subbed him today. Jesse something. Can't remember his last name, but it's Jesse something. I have to look it up.
When did that happen?
It happened Tuesday, I believe.
Oh, no.
I wonder what kind of rod he was using.
I don't know.
An Uncle Lou rod.
No, I don't think it's Uncle Lou.
An
If
FOA.
anybody knows-
It was
if anybody knows
it's
who
a
Eric's
black
talking
and
about-
red rod. It was a black and red rod. I don't know what
That
brand
might
it
be,
was.
Black and
Whisker
Red is,
Seeker?
B&M.
Yep, I think that's what it was. B&M rod.
Yeah.
Golly,
What's that?
If anybody knows what that YouTube channel is, you can go ahead and drop in the chat if you're a moderator. Brad
I'm not
Cottle said, I
moderator.
can't wait for all this to start.
Me either.
Was somebody asking me something?
I
No.
don't think so.
I thought I heard my name.
Tony Harrison, welcome in. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Tony.
Speaking of birthdays, Tony had a pretty good one this past weekend. He had a heck of a day. He was catching fish after fish.
I know.
He's in the month-long tournament against Stand 3. He went all the way up into second place right now. But he caught big fish. He caught the big fish this weekend.
I still can't get over him and his little golden microphone that he was walking around with. I can't call him. He was like a reporter.
That's right. That's Tony. Drop the mic, Harrison.
That live he did with that mic was so funny.
The stand day rain delay.
Yeah.
And
That's
he
what
jumps
I'm
out the bridge and pulls out the mic.
He was very entertaining. He did a really good job.
He did an amazing job. That was great. You know, the conversation, you know how it goes when the fish aren't biting. You know, you talk about some fish and stuff, but
Yeah.
there was old cartoons I think came up during that, and
We
weather.
Have you ever?
Yeah, whole bunch of stuff. So he did a great job with it.
Try to give my boat away.
Yeah. Tony's did some amazing, not for real giveaways. He's really giving away some amazing stuff,
but not really giving it away.
but not really.
How many times has your boat been given away, Dustin?
Oh, I lost track. But I tell everybody I'm okay with them giving my boat away. There's only 2 rules that I have for that. One, it's got to stay in Stan's driveway, and 2, I got to be able to use it. There was another rule that you had to take over the payment, but I just paid it off, so there's no more payment on it.
Oh, that's time to win it now.
Dustin, the thing you should say now is you got to fill it up with gas.
That's right. You got to fill it up with gas. It's got to stay in Stan's driveway, and I got to be able to use it.
Well, and I guess then rule number 3 would be, I got to go out with it too. So you got to take me fishing since both in my driveway. So.
Right.
That's only storage fee, Stan. I mean, that's you know.
I'm trying to figure out what this says. It says, Jodi, place your order. I'll be free. Wool pins May 6th.
Oh, he's trying to talk smack. His problem is he's too nice.
Brothers are pretty nice.
Yeah.
And even
though-
I don't know. I've heard that before Jodi popped up, there was an awful lot of talk about that bad juju being put on, and there was just
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Jodi comes on screen and Eric sat there smiling.
He's like, I didn't say nothing.
Tony Harrison says we will be
And there we
giving
go.
away 10 Pontoon Jodi rods since you can only use 6 of them in the tournament. Tony, that's still not even half of what she's got.
I'm telling you, Tony does some amazing giveaways. That's just absolutely amazing.
I got rid of 17 rods 2 weeks ago, and I've still got over 20.
Wow. That's how many rods I have is 17. There's a couple of them that don't have real phones.
But Brian wants to know if they're hair free.
I figured that was additional charge. I've had people come on my boat and say, you know there's hair in this reel? I'm like, yeah.
Where did this hair come from? Watch my videos.
Yeah.
I'll give you a few dates. Here's some lives you can watch.
People are buying the rods just for Jodi's hair, you know.
It used to be really bad. I don't think right now I've got any hair in a reel right now. I've been trying to watch it and not roll it up. But you know why? Because I ain't been catching no fish.
What is that, Jodi?
I ain't been catching no fish to reel my hair up in.
It's been wintertime. It's been tough for some people.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, my hair hasn't got caught yet.
You know what it is I hold the rod a different way, and when I choke up on it to pull a fish in, and when I crank it right here, then it sucks it in. As long as I got it down here, but when I go back this way and I don't know it till it locks it up, it won't crank no more. And I'm like, what?
I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened to more people because, Tonya, you got some pretty long hair there. And, Eric, you got the long beard, especially, people with the long beards going. I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
He's like, nope.
It's not that long.
I keep my hair tied up a whole lot too, so that might be what saved me is because I don't want that to happen to me.
Yeah, I keep my hair tied up too, so it doesn't get down and in the way.
I had a close.
In a door, like getting in the car.
I don't think Dustin will ever have that problem.
I'll lean over and my hair's stuck in the door and it won't go, or I'll roll it up in the seat belt.
I've had that happen to me. The seatbelt, the door, never fails.
Roll it up in the window while you're going down the road, and you go to cut the radio on. You can't go nowhere.
I've had a close call a time or two.
Oh yeah.
Not always. Brad said Jodi gives to Locks of live every time she fishes. Then They just have to wait until she restrings them.
Yeah. During the summer, there's usually hair sticking out my reels that mixed up with the line.
I did not see any when I went fishing with her.
That was still pretty early in the year.
Yeah, but it was dark, wasn't it?
No, we fished pretty much during the day.
Yeah. By the time when nighttime, we were being rescued to go back to the dock.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you
We
meant.
had a
Brad.
rough day, Tonya.
We did. I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, but we had a rough day.
One of the worst lightning, thunder, wind, rainstorms I've ever been in my life. Out stuck on the water.
And neither one of us would admit we were scared because she's like, "You scared?" I said, "No." "You scared?" She said, "No." We both terrified.
Miss Chrissy,
Being awful quiet over there.
where are you fishing at for your call out?
I am not sure yet.
Not sure yet.
I can tell you where she's fishing. Roger's boat.
hmm Wherever he takes her.
That's a good place to be.
And so he's going to take her to somewhere good because he's trying to catch fish to beat her.
And then I'm going to ask him which side Skip fishes on.
Yeah.
Just ask Skip.
I think
Yeah.
Skip is,
It's a good
I think
point.
Skip is usually in the middle. I think he's usually got the middle.
Miss
Better
Tanya,
get that navionics out there and see which side has the best areas.
Yeah, for sure.
Tanya, where are you going to be fishing at?
I'm going to I'll be on the Tennessee River. I'm going down to Jodi's waters.
Hmm.
I'm
Interesting.
traveling.
So, like, I know, and this is not I'm not trying to say anything negative about the Tennessee River, but there's a lot of dams and stuff. Is there a particular place?
Bottom of the
Like,
water.
yeah.
I'm going to be going to the Chattanooga area, so I'm not sure where at on the water I'm going. I don't know if it's the lake part, the river part. I just know I'm going down there. And I'm going out on a boat, so I will have a Joey with me. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to guess who might be my Joey.
Oh, another secret Joey, huh?
Yeah.
That's two people that have secret Joeys now.
I have
Robin?
a secret, Joey.
Oh, that's three people that got a secret Joey. Good gracious.
I may have one too. You
I
never
haven't
know.
asked yet, but I know. But yeah.
And Dominic will not be with me.
I think that's the rules that Dominic has to be with you. I really think that, you need Dominic out there fishing with you. I think he should be with you.
That's what I say to her.
fired him.
Yeah, she's got to have James with her.
I fired him like Paula fired Ken.
And I will be fishing at undisclosed location. That's where I'm going to be fishing.
On an undisclosed boat with an undisclosed Joey.
Or no Joey, but
Or maybe.
We're in a tournament this month, a Tennessee tournament. Me and James fishing against each other. And
Really?
yeah, we're down to just the bass boat right now.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
So how are you doing that? Like, there's only 6 rod holders, right?
But I think he's going to take my pontoon somewhere tomorrow to try and get it fixed.
Eric, what are you doing?
I'm trying to grab that fish off the wall.
Oh. You need to reach a little higher.
that's a monster
Your fish
flathead
hand.
right there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to hold it.
Hold on. I'll help you out. Stan, I'll help you out.
Thank you.
A lot better than this fish right here.
There you go. It was actually signed. Epic actually signed it, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Eric went running off the screen to get it.
Eric, what are you doing?
But Jody, that I only saw the pictures, but it should be able to be welded.
All right,
If you get a
Dustin, you
good
wasn't
welder.
around last year when this happened.
It'd be patched probably.
But yeah,
This is from last year. I don't know if Brian's in chat, but this is from last year.
Hold on.
Let me see. I'll be right back.
Brian B.
Yep. I had both of them sign it last year.
Yeah,
Good dinky do.
I think you did.
What was that from?
That lady that was beside the YouTube booth. I can't remember. It's a Stan. Help me out.
oh, the Vic's netting lady.
Yeah, the Vic's netting lady. She had these little catfish, and then I just thought it was funny. I had Brian and Has sign it last year.
Oh,
Yep. This is kind of special to me because it was funny
Yeah.
when I did it.
It's still funny now.
Yeah.
I got my catfish, my award-winning catfish.
I hope that's not the biggest one you catch.
Hey, who Stan's going to catch smaller than this?
You know, if he does, he's going to target him.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If we were in the most fish, definitely.
He's going to become the new dig master.
But look, the size of my spook is bigger than that fish.
See that your catfish are going to be smaller than that. You're just going to be wasting a spook.
Brian B said that lady was there this year too.
Yep. She was a little further down, I think.
Yeah, I've seen her.
She's there every year, and she's already signed up for next year. They're going to be there next year already.
Hey, Jody, Brad wants to know if you're going to wall off your corner of the boat when you fish against James.
Hopefully,
My corner.
my pontoon will be fixed. And he can switch to bass boat. He got bad news on his new boat.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me that.
It ain't finished.
Think what?
It ain't finished being made.
Did he get a new ETA?
End of the month or next month.
I can't remember when he said we scheduled him to come down to the James with that boat or come up to the James.
It was scheduled to be here on the 6th. It's supposed to be on a truck, and they ain't even got it made all the way.
Wow.
They said maybe the end of this week or definitely next week they'll have it manufactured.
Wow.
Then they got to ship it and assemble it and everything when it gets here.
Good gracious.
I hope they're throwing something extra in for the delay.
You would think so. He's
They'll
sick.
say COVID.
Brad said it's slow right now.
He pressure tested my pontoon and it was full of holes up the top of it. Sometimes it would leak and sometimes it wouldn't. Like I get like 8 gallons out of it, and then sometimes I wouldn't find anything in it. And I guess it was where it's weighted heavy on one side. Maybe it had more weight on it, and so it'd be deeper in the water, and that's why it leaked.
Yeah.
But he said it had several holes at the top that was air was, bubbling up around.
Huh. How old is that pontoon?
It's a 2000.
Oh, okay.
The other one, I know it don't leak because when I take the plug out, it goes whoosh.
Oh, do that one more time.
But the other one, then you take the plug out, usually water just falls out. So I may be better off just putting a tune on it.
Yeah. Brad said Smooth Move's seat would be worth the wait.
If you guys got marinas around you, you could probably go there and they probably got old tunes.
Yeah, I see them on Facebook for sale too.
I sent you one.
I didn't get a look at it. I just saw it right before I clicked come on live. Yeah.
So Curtis said, Jody, I'm sorry I laid the bad juju on that thick.
They plotting against you, Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Brad wants to know what size are they, Jody?
I have to go measure. I'm figuring 20 foot.
Well, how long is your pontoon, right?
Well, it says it's an 18-footer, but when I've measured it,
Then
I've always measured
Then
20.
it's always 20 because the pontoons stick out a little more on both sides.
Yeah. It's an 18-foot bass buggy Sylvan. No. Wait. Maybe.
A bass buggy?
Yeah, I took the bass seats off, and it's got a live well and stuff in it.
Brian B said Eric's trying to get her a bad tune.
You go to just marinas and you can pressure check them.
Yeah. I'm hoping to upgrade boats this year, but I don't know if I'll get to or not. Got a lot
What
of
do you want?
get a nicer boat with a new trolling motor and better sonar.
You want to get another pontoon boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I want one laid out different for the trolling motor.
Gotcha.
And every time I get gas, I have to climb all the way up on top of it and put the gas line over the railings. By the time I turn the pump on, I throw the gas handle up there, then I climb up and get up there. About that time, the pump cuts off. And I have to go right back down and do it all over again. And I'd like to be able to put gas in it with having to climb up in the boat like that all the time.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah. I usually have to climb up there twice to pump it in.
Bass buggy was a tracker.
Oh. It's a bass, a Sylvan, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Brian B said, won't you get her a few rubbers to seal the leak?
Why don't I get what?
He said, won't you get her a few rubbers to seal the leak?
Over the pontoons.
Fire rubbers around it.
The other pontoon that don't leak has got a big dent going down the side of it in yellow paint where I hit that pole at the Taco Bell drive-through.
Is that the same? Is it the same size?
When I pulled out from ordering, I forgot the boat was behind me, and I just hit that pole.
She was half asleep.
Was it the same day that the guy didn't know who you were, but he knew Has?
No, that was a different Taco Bell. That one you're talking about was my own hometown.
Brad said the diameter and length matter a lot on those pontoons.
Yeah.
Hey, we got real-time catfishing. Mr. John Parker's in here saying, hey, everyone.
Hey, Mr. Parker.
John, we were talking about your amazing filleting skills earlier.
Yeah.
A big shout out to you.
And you still have all your fingers and toes? We're very happy.
Well, we know he's got the fingers, but we're not sure about the toes yet.
True that. Brian B said, Taco Bell bandit, she had no care in the world that day.
I did it. I was having a good old time. I forgot I was even pulling the boat.
Josina
Taco
said,
Bell
Taco
ding.
Bell ding.
The other day, it wasn't no ding. I could hear it, you know. And then this car pulled up behind me like he was going to order. And I'm like, you better back that thing up because I'm going to hit you with, I hit this pole, I'll hit that car too.
Did you back up?
Yeah, because I had to, back it up and swing wide, I couldn't just keep scraping it down the side of the boat.
Right. So you went through the drive-through with your pontoon behind your truck?
I go through the drive-through every time I pull my boat with the pontoon. A lot of the restaurants here still, the lobby ain't open, especially at night. But yeah, I take that pontoon to McDonald's and everywhere.
There's a lot of people that go through.
I can't say nothing. I do it too, but I ain't never hit my boat against no yellow poles or
I just
anything. But I don't have a big pontoon boat.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Maybe. You'll get
Maybe
there.
one day. Maybe one day.
KFC. Take it through all of them.
She knows. She knows why I'm pointing at her.
Who you pointing at?
Chrissy.
Oh.
It's this way.
I'm trying to get one of her yard ornaments out of her yard.
Who's that?
Huh?
Who's that?
You trying to get your yard ornament out of your yard.
Eric, you take your boat into the store with you, says Brian B.
Going to the store.
About this big.
Yeah.
He just puts it on Quiet Man's back, and Quiet Man has to walk it in the store while he leaves it with the leash.
All right. Well, I want to say thank you to everybody that came up on panel tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that's in chat. Again, just thoughts and prayers for Steve Douglas. Hope his procedure goes well. Has gone well. Go like they said. Who is that?
It's Has.
Sometimes I wish, sometimes I don't. How y'all doing?
Thanks for coming on camera.
We're
I'm
doing
glad to
good.
see you.
I think he looks like a younger Avid.
Jody, I'm gonna throat punch you. That ain't funny at all. That ain't funny at all. Don't laugh at her, Stan. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. No, Stan,
No,
stop.
you're right. You're right. That's not funny.
Oh, Jody, you gotta get it, girl.
We got to stick together. That's right. The men got to start sticking together here.
That's right. Come on now. Both you and Chrissy both are laughing. Jody, you're getting it. You think this juju's bad. Wait. That ain't funny at all. Ain't funny at all. And you know why. It ain't funny at all.
All right. On that note,
Hey, Joe, you better keep good hold of your rods come the 6th. You know, throwing them overboard's not going to help you.
You just lost one subscriber, Jody.
oh,
Oh, how you like that? Hey, love y'all.
Worth it.
Maybe
Hey,
two.
thanks
You
for
never
coming
know.
like I
It's
said,
good seeing y'all.
it's good seeing you as well. Thanks for coming on
Good seeing
camera.
you. Good seeing you.
I bet he wished he never popped his head in.
Jody's gonna get it, I swear.
Again,
You better
thank you,
hope I don't come to that Tennessee thing.
Thank you, everybody, for coming up on panel. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the chat. We really appreciate it. Brian B said, "I just peed my pants."
I bet he did.
And again, please keep Steve Douglas in your thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Hope his procedure went well, goes well. I don't know if it's already been done. And also, Sean wasn't here tonight. I know a lot of you have already heard me mention it, but today was Sean and his wife's anniversary, so they were out on the town having a good time. So that's why I've had Stan up here co-hosting with me this evening. But wish him a happy anniversary, him and his wife, ...
Happy
Thank you.
anniversary.
But thank you again, everybody. We really appreciate y'all coming up. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. And we will look for. Oh, one thing I want to say, I always forget to say this for some reason. If anybody has any suggestions for next week's show, please send us an email, teamsnaggandwhiskers@gmail.com. We try to make this show about you, and we want to know what you want to know about. So, shoot us some suggestions, some thoughts, and we'll find a guest speaker to come up and talk about it. So thank you all very much. We hope you all. Oh, and yep, happy birthday to Diane, Stan's wife. It was technically yesterday.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. That's right.
It's midnight. We're gonna shut this down. But thank you again, everybody. Alvin's in here. How you doing, Alvin? Thank you all very much. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Night.
Everybody.
Brad said happy birthday.